Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video, we're going to be going over the 13.5 gallon Evo I got back here. Been doing a lot of work on it. And then stay tuned for after the video. I'm going to show you some of my new fancy camera equipment I'm using to shoot my videos. So I hope you like it. Stay tuned for the end. Hit the subscription bell, all that notification crap. Dilly. Hey, what's up YouTube? Mike from Mass Aquariums. And I have not shown you a full overview of what I've been doing with the 13.5 gallon Fluval Evo in a long time. This tank is over 2 years old now, and I neglected it for such a long time as far as putting corals in the tank. I always did my maintenance. I always cleaned out the chambers, put new filter floss in, did my water changes regularly, etc., etc. But I never put any love into the tank, really. I aquascaped it for such a long time. I had such high hopes for what I was going to do, and then life just got busy, and I just was sort of at a blank canvas where I didn't know what corals to buy. I didn't know what was going to work in the tank. Mostly with saltwater, like my 40 gallon, which is over 5 years old now. I spent time on what was going to work and what didn't work, and moving the corals around, and what was good for this coral, where the flow was, where the light was, until it became a tank. This, I've neglected that far pretty much the entire time of the tank. It still has a few corals from the very beginning, but slowly I've been reinvigorated, I guess you could say, with the hobby, and I've really have wanted to, if I'm going to have my tanks set up and I'm going to take care of them, spend the time, I want them to look good. So this was basically, my 40 gallon breed is all good. The 135 is good, but this one has been my project over the last 2 months. I've gotten a lot more corals in. They're thriving. I've moved them around. I can envision once they start spreading what they're going to look like. And it's really coming along pretty good. You'll notice that there is no fish in this tank. Well, there is a fish. It's a Mocha Da Vinci, which used to be super shy, then became very aggressive, then became very friendly, and is now back to shy. And I've literally done nothing different, really, over the last 2 years, to disturb him and get him all pissed off or make him all shy, but I think he's bipolar. He's multicolored and bipolar. Sorry if I offended anybody. I apologize. You know what I mean. Anyway, so here I go, rambling. Old school video, rambling. I've added a few corals here from my 40 gallon. I fragged some off, and as well as gotten some from Scott at OSA. And I did get a package in from Salt Critters, because that's where I used to buy a lot of my corals, and I just wanted to see if they were still sending top quality stuff, and they are, folks. They're sending great stuff. I'll post links to both of those stores down below. Scott over at OSA is more, he's got thousands and thousands of absolutely unbelievable fire coral. I watch his videos, I've seen the shop, him walking you around it. His is more of go to the shop and buy your corals. He does ship out corals. You can probably email and ask for a private order or something, but Salt Critters is more of a website driven online ordering for corals, if you will. But so this is what it's been for a while. This is what it looks like now. I'll just walk you through some of the corals, and we'll call it from there. Quick video, hopefully keep this 5 minutes or less. GSP, as you can see, was one of the first corals I put on this rock, keeping it away from everything else. I do not want any of this getting out of control. Even back here, I had to scrape it off. This one over here is starting to crawl up the wall, which is cool. I always love when that happens. Like carpet on the wall, GSP. You got some hammers here. Zinnia. It pulses when you shut the water off. The pumps off. It pulses like a mofo. And then you got your Gonopora, some Zoas, random Zoas. A couple of these were expensive. The rest are just general, I think. These two I just think are eagle eyes, pretty much. This one was, I believe it was a Rasta or something close. Anyway, I never can remember the names of all these things. They change so often. Got Yagani, loving life so far. I know these are sometimes temperamental, but this one is actually putting on heads, so I'm very pleased with that. And then my one random rock flower that out of about 15 I bought was the only one that made it. The rest were like, F this, I'm bailing. Got some more hammer here, and then I'm sort of trying to start a mushroom garden over here. We got mushrooms everywhere, all sorts. And then this beauty over here just started to pop another head. I know this is not a mushroom, folks. Just split. Gorgeous. I forget what this is. It's not in a can. I don't know if it's a type of Dunkin' or what. I totally threw the paper out and I totally forgot and I never went back and looked. But, sorry, not a Dunkin'. Candy cane. Like a different variety of candy cane coral? I don't know. Tell me what you think. I have no clue. I mean, it's absolutely stunning coral. Just forget what it is. And I'm not a super salty. Even though I've had saltwater aquariums for over 5 years, I don't know the name of every single coral like y'all do. So tell me what that one was. And then you got your coralline growing all over the back. I took the magnets off with the rocks because they were just disrupting flow and getting all sorts of hair algae on them. And then as soon as I took them out, the flow got better, the corals opened up. And if I do get a frag rack, probably can stick it right here because I do plan on getting some more corals. But really, since with the bare bottom, even with sand, you know, you get your brain corals. Look at this beautiful green one. It's already growing. So gorgeous, the colors of these. And then this was a frag of the Favia, the brain coral they call it, I think, from the 40. I can just rip pieces off. That thing's like the size of a pizza right now. And then you get some GSP back there, Kenya trees back there. I always rip them out. But that is the gist of it. I'm still running the A80 tuna. All I'm doing in the filter is filter floss, poly filter pad. Chemi Pure Blue, as always. That's it. It's looking pretty nice. Algae free, knock on wood. Not too much cyano. Rarely pops up here and there. I just scrub it off with the toothbrush when I'm doing my water cleans, gravel vac it out. You can keep it under control if you do your maintenance and make sure you are keeping clean water. Looks pretty good, folks. Hey guys, so if you watched the whole video, I hope you liked the update on this. And I just wanted to show you the brand new stuff I got for my camera. Sort of a tripod. No, it's not that. It's this is how I shoot my videos, folks. Actually pretty expensive brute barrel. I think these are like 50 bucks now. Paper towels. I think I get 14 of them. Yeah, about 14 from BJ's. And then same with the Kleenex. There's a shit ton of those up there. And then when I need to get the perfect angle, this was about 7 cents. It's a little foam paintbrush. I like stick it like under one of these things and it like just tilts the camera perfect for what I'm looking for. So all in all, this tripod is about 50, call it 52, 50, about $60, $60.07. I think that was about 7 cents. Could have been 14, so let's call it $60.14. And then there's my actual little handy dandy thing that I take with me. I got this after Aquatic Experience a few years ago. I think this was like 30 bucks. So I know I can buy a like $9 tripod. That thing is a giant pain in the ass. Every single time I went to set it up for all my old videos, one of the legs would collapse, or the aluminum was so cheap it would bend, it was terrible. So this is actually almost $100, yeah, about $100 tripod right there. While you're here, hey, I don't know if you noticed, but there is no more noise, or when it goes off, it's gonna be super quiet. Got a new boiler, furnace, yay. Out of the checkbook, thank you very much. But I have hot water everywhere now. This thing is fancy as AF. All sorts of gadgets and nice, crazy stainless steel tank with the refresh rate is amazing. Everything is like digital and crazy. Anyway, it was the original furnace from the house that we had to get rid of, and it was a giant pain in the butt. Just did a water change on this 20 minutes ago. Looks really clear. Here is a little bit of bonus footage of the 40. The hammer ended up, I don't know what was going on, but the hammer was starting to die, and it was over here. But it always used to be in the middle, so I broke it off, moved some away from over here, bet, same as always. I move things here, move things there. I lift things up, I put them down. All right, folks. Peace. I'm out.